Footnotes from the Life Application Study Bible. The priests and temple assistants, also called Levites, were respected religious leaders in Jerusalem. Priests served in the temple, and temple assistants helped them. The Pharisees were a group that both John the Baptist and Jesus often denounced. Many of them outwardly obeyed God's laws in order to look pious, while inwardly their hearts were filled with pride and greed. The Pharisees believed that their oral traditions were just as important as God's inspired word. These leaders came to see John the Baptist for several reasons. One, their duty as guardians of the faith included investigating any new teaching or movement. Two, they wanted to find out if John had the credentials of a true prophet. Three, John had quite a following, and it was growing. They were probably jealous and wanted to see why this man was so popular. In the religious leaders' minds, there were four options regarding John the Baptist's identity. He was either 1, the prophet foretold by Moses; 2, Elijah; 3, the Messiah; or 4, a false prophet. John denied being the first three personages. Instead, he identified himself with the words of the Old Testament prophet Isaiah, the voice of someone shouting, "Clear the way through the wilderness for the Lord." The leaders kept pressing John to say who he was because people were expecting the Messiah to come. But John emphasized only why he had come, to prepare the way for the Messiah. The Pharisees missed the point. They wanted to know who John was, but John wanted to prepare them to recognize who Jesus was. John was baptizing Jews. The Essenes, a strict monastic sect of Judaism, practiced baptism for purification, but normally only Gentiles would be baptized when they converted to Judaism. When the Pharisees questioned John's authority to baptize, they were asking who gave John the right to treat God's chosen people like Gentiles. John said, "I baptize with water." He was merely helping the people perform a symbolic act of repentance. But soon one would come who would truly forgive sins, something only the Son of God, the Messiah, could do. John the Baptist said he was not even worthy to be Jesus' slave, to perform the humble task of unfastening his sandals. But Jesus said that John was the greatest person who had ever lived. If such a great person felt inadequate even to be Jesus' slave, how much more should we lay aside our pride to serve him? When we truly understand who Jesus is, our pride and self-importance melt away.